Hello, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be working on a 2019 Dodge Charger with a 3.6 liter. We're going to be replacing the ignition coils and the spark plugs. Customer's complaint: around 40 miles an hour it lost power. Check engine lights on. We scanned it, misfire cylinder number 4. Vehicle has approximately 120,000 miles on it. The major tune-up should have been done between 80 and 120. We're going to use genuine Duralast ignition coils and Autolite Iridium XP spark plugs. I'm going to do a detailed breakdown on the exact procedure to remove the plenum, complete the task, and clear the codes. Okay, so the 3.6 liter engine is very common. It's a Chrysler Dodge engine. You'll find them in Jeeps and the Chrysler, all different makes and models. So this video may help you. Before any job, you want to be pretty organized and set up. I'll go through the different sizes and things like that as we disassemble this. I'll do the best I can and explain it in great detail. Alright, so first thing we're going to want to do, get a trim tool. Little hoses like this just need to come off and be out your way. Pull that up out your way. Next, you're gonna have two 10mm right here on the side support brackets. It's gonna crack loose. They usually spin right off. There's one. The second one right here. Okay, now you're gonna need a 15mm. There's a bolt right down here. Pretty sure it's 15. No. It's 13. You don't want to take this bolt all the way out, you just want to loosen it. Get a couple turns on it. To me, this is the only real pain in the butt part right here. This out my way. Once you get kind of loose, you should be able to just spin it. If you got a ratchet wrench handy, this would make it a lot easier. basically, you're going to be lifting this plenum up. You just want it to have enough space to clear that bolt when you're ready to lift it up. That should be enough. Alright, now this other one's a little harder to get to because there's two of them. So we're going to do a 13 because there's one nut in front of it. There's a little nut that holds the bracket on. Once you get that loose, just get your hand on there and you should be able to spin it off. I got it spinning. Take this jacket off. Winter time makes stuff a little more difficult. Put my arm down there. Okay, so now I finally got it spinning. Luckily I'm left-handed, right-handed. You might have to get a weird angle to get your hand on there and spin it off. If you end up dropping it, it should just drop straight down, but you want to try not to drop it. And we'll slide this back. You got another trim tab right here. I'm gonna remove. Okay, now you should be able to get that 13 on that little bracket. Tack it loose. Like I said, you don't have to remove it all the way, just get it loose enough to where it drops that bracket back away from that stud. This is the most annoying part, that's why I'm doing it first. See if I can't just let's slid that back a little bit so I can Alright, see the clearance we got? That's gonna be enough clearance, I would say. I'm gonna leave that over here, except for the. Alright, this is gonna be 8mm. Now we can have fun. Put my jacket back on now. It's a little chilly out. Alright, now we want to remove air intake hose system. Pull this part off. This has a little grommet right here. You got to kind of pull up on it, pull it out. Don't rip hard because you got to take this little clip out. Take the air temperature sensor. Squeeze the little tab. Now you can get this out your way. Alright, now you want to slide back the red. Squeeze and pull. These come loose. These come up. Slide back the red tab. Sometimes they do that, you gotta use a pick. If that happens, just take a pick and push it back. We'll get something with a little leverage. I like to do a little, give it a couple little turns, break the seal, and just gently prab on it. You don't want to break this stuff. This one I'm kind of fire hand pull. There's another one back here. Just something that I can just get behind it with some leverage. Gentle look, come on. Got another trim tab right here. There's gonna be another bracket in the back. This bracket ain't as bad to get to the Pull out the way. You're gonna have a 10mm right there and 10 right there. But we can get that with should be able to get with that 10mm with a swivel maybe. Make it a little easier. Pull out to the harder to get to one first. Hold your hand under it. Set the bolt right here. I'll get the second one. There should be one more on the bottom. Yeah, pull this little clip attachment off of first. Just like that. Your 13. So 2 10s and a 13. Wiggle a little bit, pull it out. I was leave it sit just like that, right off to the side. Alright, next thing we're gonna do, you'll want to get a 8mm with extension, because some of these other ones, we're gonna take all these bolts out. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It's harder to get to one first because you can't really see it that good. If you're that good feeling for it, just pop yourself up. You can see it get on there. Sure nothing's hung up on there. Just gently pull back on it. Set this to the side. That's your intake plenum. I'll usually like set it like that. That way I'm not sitting straight on dirt. Alright, next thing you're gonna do, see we got these rags right here. You do not want to leave these things open. Just take one of these and stuff it in each one, just in case you drop a bolt or something, or lay a rag all the way across if you got it, piece of cardboard, something. These gaskets are reusable, and to be honest with you, when you buy the new ones, they're not even as rugged as those, the quality was. Now you want to remove that. It's easy to forget to put this back in, so just remember that's got to go back on. That's a heat shield. All right, next I'm going to slide all these little red clips up. And let's squeeze it, remove it, squeeze it, remove it, squeeze it, remove it, squeeze it, remove it, squeeze it, remove it. This is the one that was bad on this car. But like I explained to the customer, it doesn't make sense just to replace the one that's bad and then another one goes bad. These are all held on with 10mm bolts. The new coil is going to come with new bolts. So I like to save these. You never know if you're going to need them on another car. And you want to gently pull straight up. Get these coils out. That's enough. Throw in my little bolt kit. Alright, next you want a good set of spark plug sockets, a little swivel. I picked those up on Amazon. It comes with all the sizes that you're gonna need. Get the spark plugs out. So you want to take a little magnet. If you don't got a magnet, you can use the old coil, kind of lock onto it, pull it up. As you can see, that's maximum use out of those, 120,000 miles. Alright, now we want to take all our new spark plugs. These come pre-gap, but you want to line them all up. Make sure there ain't one smashed in. Sometimes they'll drop them off the shelf at the part store or wherever, and then one of the gaps closed. Make sure they're not closed. Everything looks good. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. You have a cart?
My number's on the door right there. I'm in the middle of doing a YouTube video.
Oh.
You can snap a picture of it. I'll slide these down in there. Don't let yourself get distracted while you're in the middle of a job and you got a Plenum on. You want to start every spark plug by hand, 3 or 4 threads. Just till they touch. So we're going to go back manually and check them. You want to snug, you want to do like a little half. Make sure that I think the crush washer got good on there. Next, Duralast. These are the ones I trust the most. AutoZone makes very good parts. They got good warranty. So always check the box before you leave the store. Make sure you didn't get hoodooed. You open the box up and you find out you got some Amazon ignition coils in there. You'd be a little upset. They would probably believe me if I deal with them every day. If they don't know you, they might think you're trying to trick them. I like to move quick when I do a job like this because I got other jobs to do. This is going to become my trash can. And then if the customer wants to see all the old parts, you can have the whole box. As you can see, they all came with new bolts. It's already got the lube in there, like dielectric grease type stuff. I'll just set these all down in here. I guess I can snap them in it as I go. Get the thread starter. Snap it in place, click it. Snap it in place, click it. Snap it in place, click it. Alright, now. You simply just want to tighten it all down. Alright, don't forget to put this back on. You'll be real upset when you get everything back together and realize that's still sitting there. Good time to pull these out. By the way, don't try to take no carburetor cleaner and clean out inside of there. It's just going to cause more problems than engine problems. Gently rub your finger around the seal. It's sealed by lubricant. Gently wipe this off. See a little dust got on it. I just want to slide this up in here like so. You want to make sure these things line up over here. When it sits flush, you'll feel it. You have to lift up a slight bit. Good time to go ahead and put a little 10 millimeters on here just to hold those brackets up for right now. Make sure these are all starting good. Don't over tighten these. These just kind of self tap right into some plastic on the lower intake. Alright, when I tighten them up, I like to start in the middle and do like a circle pattern. Alright, just like the spark plugs, we're gonna use a ratchet. Just make sure they're nice and snug. Don't over tighten them. Same circular motion. Let's keep moving. Go ahead and line this bracket back up. This is 13 millimeter starter down here. I spin that all in first before I tighten up the tines. 10 swivel. All right, now we want to start hooking up all this stuff. Yeah, a little wire harness that kind of comes up. It'll naturally lay. We know that one goes there. We know that one's gonna go like that, so I took it over there. Like it. Sure that went like that. One here. Push that in. And that one lays just like that. Double check everything. This little clip right here just spins and snaps onto here. Alright, now we want to go ahead and put this intake hose back on. Plug this in first. So weird, it seemed like it went the other way. Alright, then you want to put this on. And then rotate that little lock. Then we can put this on. I want to tighten up. Two 8mm clamps. Oh, we'll leave that off. All right, so now we know. Let's go ahead and tighten these annoying little things up over here. There's been quite a few cars I worked on. I'll go to loosen these and they're just not there. I guess somebody decides to take them off and they don't want to put them back. I don't know. I take pride in my work. I want to put everything back in the right spot. I'm fired up, so my wrench turning skills are working pretty good right now. Alright, that was tight. Now we want to put this bracket back on her. Put this nut back on here. And what y'all forget about this. This goes over the top. Alright, so I see where that one goes. That one goes there. Just push it up on there. Just up on there. Just a little vent. This little thing here. Slides it back on here like so. That's the other thing that goes up on here. There's one more little thing down here. You just pull up all of it. There it goes in that little hole there. Snaps right now. Take all your tools off. So that one fell through. That's it. On a good day, that should take you no longer than an hour, right? On a bad day, it might take a couple hours. Let's listen to this thing fire up. First thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna plug this scanner back in. I'm gonna sit up in the car on accessory mode. Gloves got shredded. All right, so we got it all cleared out. Thank you for joining us for another good video and watching us get somebody on the road again. Join us again next time.